Hi, I am Askalan from batch 153. So this video is mainly about my first project explanation of Flutter. So as my first project in Flutter, I choose a social media of foods, like it's a foodie social media, a place where people can share their recipes, see others recipes, and also they can interact on the recipes, like they can took a discussion or they can comment on the other recipes which people have been shared. So these are the main this is a short description of my project, and in an elaborative way, like mainly my project contains main two modules, like one is admin module and another one is a user module. So the user gets all the features, like users can create their own recipes, like they can share their recipes, like they can watch others recipes, they can comment on the recipes, they can share like and on the other recipes which people have been shared, and people also the users can also save the recipes in a private way, and they can also share if they are willing, then they can share in a private community, like where all the people can interact and share see the others recipes. And they also get some some other features, like whenever they are seeing a recipe and they want to save the ingredients in the recipe for a shopping list, then there is a button so by clicking the button they can add their ingredients in their shopping list, and so easily when they can purchase the shopping list and going for supermarket or somewhere. So these are some of the key features that I have added on my project. And when coming to the technical side of my project, I am planning to integrate both databases into my project, like one is Firebase and other one is Hive. So for the all the server kind of data, like the data which the user share into publicly, and the ingredients details and all the other kind of recipes which will be default to be provided by the application, are all centrally stored on the Firebase database. And admins can also add ingredients and images of the ingredients. So these are things mainly stored on the Firebase. And as like I said, like users can save their recipes by locally on their phone itself, and they can also create a grocery list. So these both functions are stored in the local database, and it is I am planning to use Hive for the local database. So mainly I am integrating these both databases because I want to study the working of both Firebase and Hive at a time, and how the both local and server database can integrate into a single project. I want to understand the knowledge, so that's why I'm taking this kind of two database method. And so that if the data which are stored locally in the application can be accessed even without internet for the user, so it will be a more convenient way for the user. That's what I am planning. So this is a brief explanation of my project. And going depth, like they're talking about the admin side, the admin can view all the users, and he can see their activities, see their posts, and he can if someone is if the some other users are reporting a user for a particular activity, like for seeing the recipe or for using unwanted comments on a comment section or discussion, so then the other users can report a user. And if the admin gets if much reports of other users, then he can verify the reports, and if he want to block the particular user, then he can block, or if he want to remove the user from the entire application, then he can remove the account of the user. And the admin can also get a basic statistics of the users, like which are the new users, which are the active users, which are the blocked users. So you get a basic statistics of the current status of the application. And he can also manage the post. If some post contains some unwanted things, or some unwanted comments in the post, then he can remove the comment, or he can remove the entire post, or he can take action according to the post if it gets much reports. And that's another feature for admin. And the another thing is that in this application I am mainly planning to add some ingredients. Like if a user is adding a recipe, then when the ingredient section comes, the user don't want to type all the ingredients, because as we all know that most of the ingredients are like a common. We all know the basic common ingredients. So the common ingredients and the most of the ingredients, like I get a data sets of 50,000 of ingredients, food ingredients. So I'm planning to put all the ingredients into a Firebase database from through admin. So the admin can manage the ingredients. Like the ingredients comes with a photo of the ingredient, and it got the ingredient name and the quantity, like the measuring unit of the ingredient, like it's in grams, it's in kilos, or it's in pieces, or such a way. So the admin can manage all the existing ingredients. He can add new ingredients, like if we got some new ingredients from the users or somewhere, then he can add new ingredients with emails and all the data. So it will be available for all the users. When the user is trying to create a new recipe, when he comes to the ingredient sections, he can like find out all the ingredients from a like a drop down or a menu. So he don't want to manually type all the ingredients. He can choose from the existing ingredients in the database. So that's another feature I am planning to integrate in this project. So it will give us a users a more convenient and more like a easy way of interaction with the application. And so the admin is the one who can add or manage the ingredients, and the user also gets a special function, like if the ingredient which the user is trying to add is not listed in the database, then he can add manually also. So that way we can like avoid the inconvenience of the ingredients thing. And so the admins can admin is the one who is managing and adding the ingredients, and by default, like application gives some recipes for them. So admin can also manage those recipes and those ingredients, and the admin also gets a brief idea about the ingredients post and all the he gets a statistics of the all the things, like how many posts are there, how many posts are being trending, all those kind of data will be given to the admin. And when coming to the user profiles contains the users can follow the other peoples, the other users in the application. So in their profile they will get a number count of the people who they are following and who are following them, like who are their followers and who are they following. So they can view the entire list of their list of the followers and following peoples, and they can like they get see all their posts which they are posted publicly, and all the posts which they can save on locally. And for that I named it as like cookbook. So in the cookbook they can see all their recipes recipes or the posts which they are saved locally. And they got a like a search page. In the search page they can dynamically search for anything, like even using they search anything using the keyword, like they can search for recipe, they can search for different kinds of creators, different kinds of chefs, or they can search for different kind of ingredients, different kinds of cuisines, different kinds of categories. All those things they can search from the search page. And I also categorize these recipes into different categories, like snacks, beverages, main course meals, different kinds of categories. So they can also easily found their desired recipe from the categories. And I also categorize these recipes into different cuisines, like Arabian, Indian, Italian, Chinese, different kinds of cuisines also categories in the application. So all these categories and cuisines are being managed by the admin. Different he can only add or create new kind of categories and cuisines, and the users can only select from the existing category or existing cuisines. So these are some of the detailed explanation of my project. And I had successfully completed my Figma, and I think now I have shared all the brief idea of all the explained idea of my project. So these are things I am planning to do as my first project. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, thank you.